It looks like Robyn has decided that she is going to play victim and blame the whole entire family for why she is completely oblivious as to how this family was dysfunctional in the beginning. But you know what? We're actually not buying it.
Like, I seriously want to sit down and go, okay, was there things I was missing?
When Robyn came into the family, we were not a perfect family, but we were a really good family.
I am questioning my reality. I'm starting to wonder if I didn't really know what was happening back then.
But we're going to get into all of it, you guys. It's Meri.
And Alma.
You about to press a like.
Subscribe.
And comment down below, you all, because in the new Sister Wife trailer for Entertainment Tonight, if Robyn genuinely thinks that anybody actually is buying her sob story about how, oh, she knew nothing and she was bamboozled into this family and they tricked us and all this stuff, what family do you know that is not dysfunctional? There's no family on planet Earth that is fully functional. Okay, that's just how family is. Because you know, at the end of the day, we're all human beings, and this is a family of human beings who are imperfect, who have their own opinions and all this stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, monogamous families are not functional all the time
either.
So I can't even imagine what a plural family is like. So if Robyn, you came into this thing thinking that, oh, this family is perfect and da da da, which for me, I already know you knew it wasn't perfect, and you know how I know that you didn't, like, you knew that this family wasn't perfect, was because you already knew who to target. You knew Meri was the weaker wife. Two, you also knew that they did not have a good relationship. You know why? Because Cody spills out all his business like of well. He's like a seed. And on top of that, you also knew what wife to take down, because the first thing you did was dismantle that marriage with Christine. You see, she's the first one who left him. You know what I'm saying? And then also you went after Janelle. You went down there, you got the papers and all this. Yeah, you literally systematically went through this family and broke it up basically. And then on top of that, how do you as a I've never heard, like, I think the craziest thing I've ever heard with this whole sister wife thing is the fact that Meri gave up her marriage and gave it to Robyn. And you're a fourth wife with 3 kids. Never heard of that before in my life. But you did that. You know why? Because you knew how to come into this family, and you already had told Cody spilling all the secrets, and then you two keeping secrets and all this stuff. So nobody's buying that, and no one actually gives a damn if you're still looking for answers. What you're really wondering is, how come I have nobody to torture with my manipulative behavior anymore? So for me, I just felt like,
with your honeymoon life, or your perfect marriage, or your perfect life.
But I think Robyn has probably heard about how people talk about her or what they think of her. So now she's trying to be like, well, people,
to clean it up.
Well, one, she's trying to make herself seem like she's completely innocent, because people have been blaming her for being a homewrecker.
So she has decided to turn it around and blame them.
Yeah, just like a little gaslighter.
To say, you know something, they're not all that they say that they're cracked up to be. All right, they tricked me. I don't think we introduced ourselves.
Well, we did.
Meri and Alma.
No, we did.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, I'm going to put the other video together with this one.
Got you.
But yeah, so really I do think that, obviously we all know that Robyn knew exactly what was going on. She did not get into this family blinded. And even Meri was like, I don't know what's going on with her, but she must have had blinders on and she thought that this whole family was perfect. It's a polygamous family.
Yeah. And the thing is, she comes from polygamy, right? So it's not like she does not know the dynamics and the nuances. But you know something, when you were saying something, you know, earlier when we were talking about it, I kind of was buying a little bit of what she was selling. But I was, because I was thinking, I said, well, remember I was saying that Robyn, don't go down this treacherous path of trying to find answers. It's a dead end. Like, it's over now. You know, there's no way of trying to piece together like what happened and how it broke up. I was buying it a little bit, like, you know, she really wants to know. But when you're saying what you're saying, now I'm like, you know, that makes sense.
Yeah.
She did come in and target. First of all, I think that this family was targeted. her mom probably let her know, hey, there is some guy over there who's coming into some money. He got 3 wives. You can be the 4th one.
Yeah.
And she skipped herself down the road and was like, let me come to little church stuff that they're having today and be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because Cody said that, did he say someone he knows invited him somewhere and Robyn was going to be there?
Right.
So it's like, this is something that was planned.
Right.
And she planned it and like for a reason, which I have nothing, like we are not knocking that hustle of going out of your way to find someone for yourself, right?
Right.
The problem that I have is what you're alluding to, which is you targeted Meri, like you knew she was the weakest link, most vulnerable,
weakest
right?
link, I like that one.
Yeah, most vulnerable because that's a nicer way to put it. Most vulnerable, right?
Yeah.
Because Cody, being this sieve, as Janelle said, can't keep nothing contained. That was like one of the biggest sins of Cody. I think we said so when we did the sins of Cody.
Yeah.
Not being able to keep stuff contained in your family. Like when you have a wife and children, like Robyn is not your wife yet. Yet I know he was spilling secrets.
You know how we know that? Because he called Christine when they weren't even married to talk about how he couldn't stand Janelle,
who was pregnant at the time, and the problems they were having, and with Meri.
He hadn't even started courting Christine at the time.
So now it makes me kind of question that probably it's not very authentic what she's saying.
I'm shocked
of really trying to find answers.
2% of it was authentic.
But remember, I was telling you yesterday, I was like, let her know this is a treacherous road. It'll be a dead end. There's no point in her trying to find answers.
My thing is the fact that you expect Meri, of all people, to sit down here and badmouth the family and talk about how dysfunctional it was before you came.
Mary's not going to
do that because once she is
it's
still her family.
Yeah.
Unlike Cody, who has completely forgotten that he even had a family before Robyn, sat down there like a little sellout and was talking about how we've been dysfunctional. But you can always count. You can always count on a no good man to jump ship with the family, especially when he's ready for divorce.
He was gone. Like he just threw them under the bus.
We were very dysfunctional, but we tried very hard not to be dysfunctional because we wanted functionality so bad. Some people you just want to pour cold water.
Well, I guess we'll talk about his other interview because he said he kind of contradicted himself on another interview that he did.
I mean, there's so much content about this whole sister wife thing. There was 2 trailers. There was, I think, maybe 3 or 4 interviews we saw.
Even this Robyn's interview, we're going to kind of break it down, but we're just kind of trying to give a synopsis of what, like, some of the things that we got from it. But Robyn, and we have nothing wrong with your hustle. There's nothing wrong with trying to have, because she was a single woman, right? She was divorced.
Right.
She has these 3 children, right? You want to find the best family that will be a blessing for your children and for yourself.
Facts.
Okay, so I don't think there's anything wrong with that hustle. The problem that we have is this manipulation, this deception, this going around like one of those things that you cut down trees, like that saw. I don't know what they call it. You guys who are outdoorsy people, I'm not. Cutting down, like that's what she went with this saw, just dismantling. And you see all the trees just falling down in the forest, and that's what she did. You had an alliance with Meri. Started doing your little secrets with Cody, but pretending that Meri and we have this little secret sisterhood too, right? And to get sympathy, so you can always have her with you, because she also saw that Christine and Janelle worked well together, right? So she needed to have someone in her corner, and here you go. And then right away, Christine was her biggest competition because she saw that there was a fondness there with Cody. Like there's real, like what is it, like a passion or an interaction between him and Christine. So now, well, I have to rely on her because, and then also everyone kind of looked up to Christine.
Yeah.
Like she was the matriarch of the family. So then you kind of went after that. Not after Janelle so much, because really only Janelle cared about was really the finances to make sure she still continued to monitor that. But you saved that for last.
Yeah.
You know, and then you took Mary's, her one trump card from her.
Yeah.
You know, so it's all of those manipulations through that we saw. Now it seems like, and it's true, it could be that people are blaming. Of course they're going to blame you, Robyn. Of course they're going to blame you.
Because you were at fault.
Because, you know,
you were at fault.
You get a pretty good chunk of the fault in this whole thing. And I think your hustle, it just went too far. You just took it too far. You know, 5-year plan is great. 15-year to dismantle a family? Like, what is that? That's not even looking out for your kids no more. That's on another level there. So, you guys get in the comments.
Yes,
tell us what you think. Do you think, were you almost led astray? Like I was, thinking that, hey, Robyn, don't go down this treacherous path. I mean, there's no, this is a dead end, okay? Because I was even saying, I was like, Robyn, Mary's the wrong person to seek answers from, especially an awakened Meri. An awakened Meri, she got the clarity, the scales have been removed from her eyes.
Yeah.
And she is not trying to, like, what's the word? She's not trying to mammy you. She's not trying to make you feel good about yourself. Like, she's like, look, heifer, all right? It was good for a while. There was some joy here. And Meri even said, there was, we were good for a while. We weren't perfect. But we were good as a family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Meri was not trying to sell out. Like, because Meri, I think these 3 women, what they have in common is that they're about family. They are about family. They actually are about family. And Meri's not going to put down the family. Yes, we had some hard times, but I'm able to understand that, yes, we had some hard times, but you're not going to sit here and act like this family was
a piece
trash.
Yeah.
And you came in and you want me to do what? Turn coat on Janelle and Christine? I'm not doing that. You understand? Especially when I'm here feeling rejected. And do you see what Meri said? I'm feeling rejected. And Robyn just looked down at the ground like...
She said, I feel completely rejected.
Ooh, I think really Meri was... Ooh, we got to get into that. But anyhow, you guys get in the comments. Tell us what you think. Were you almost led astray and Meri had to snatch you back and tell you what the real deal was? Or did you know from the very beginning? Were you just like, I'm not giving any chances here? Tell us down below.
Yes, y'all, but it's Meri.
And Alma.
Be right, just a like,
subscribe,
and comment down below. And you guys stay tuned because we are going to be dropping the link to our Patreon very soon. All we can say is follow at your own discretion. This is our unfiltered thoughts about different opinions and also giving you guys the real about what's going on in our day-to-day lives.
Okay.
So
yes.
Check your feelings at the door if you're signing up. Okay. But yes, you guys.
Your risk.
Yes,
y'all. Yes, unfiltered.
Yes, very unfiltered.
But it's so free.
I know, very free. You know, YouTube
but
and their
still a lot
regulations.
Of fun. But still a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Yes, y'all. But stay tuned for that.
Yes.
They'll be dropping this weekend probably.
Yes, let us know if you'll be interested in it.
Yes, you guys. But it is Meri. Oh, bye.